Hey guys, it's the X-Wing Pilot, and today I'm going to start a new series called Star Wars Theories. And basically that's going to be me talking about some theories, some I've made myself, some other people have made, and I thought for the first one I would do a very interesting theory. Now I have to admit, this is not my original theory. While I did build sort of a concept for it, and I expanded upon it, the real original concept the real original concept came from my friend Jake, and I will link him in can't speak. I will link him in the description below because of that. So this one's gonna borrow from Legends a little bit, and you'll see why. So basically, this is gonna be a Snoke theory. Who is Snoke? This theory suggests that the legendary Sith Darth Bane is Snoke. It's a far-fetched theory, but it is possible. It is possible Bane is canon thanks to the Clone Wars. But in order to talk about this theory, we are going to have to dive into some legend stuff that isn't entirely canon, but it is very possible could be made canon one day. This is annoying. Anyway, in the Darth Bane trilogy, Darth Bane destroys the Sith and creates the rule of two, the rule that there should only be two Sith at a time, no more, no less, one to embody power and one to crave it. Well, eventually, he finds an apprentice named Darth Zana. He trains her in the ways of the Force and is waiting for her to kind of try and overthrow him. For the longest time, that doesn't happen, but eventually the battle takes place, but Bane is able to escape her. And there's this little chase, they catch back up, they start fighting, but Bane actually dives into Xana's mind, and they fight in Xana's mind, and you don't know who wins, because in the end it just says, I am the Lord of the Sith. So the question is, who won? Was it Bane, or was it Xana? Now, the writer of the Darth Bane trilogy, Drew Karpyshyn, eventually did come out and say, Xana did win. Xana is the Sith Lord at that point, but, like I said, that's not canon. So what if Bane and Xana did have a battle in Xana's head? But what if Bane took control, and Bane killed Xana in her head, and now Bane is in control of Xana's body? If he can do that once, he could do it again. That leads us down to where he would eventually keep getting these apprentices, and if they tried to challenge him, he would battle them in their minds. Or if he didn't have an apprentice at the time, he would seek someone out if his body was failing him, and he jumps from body to body to body, eventually getting him in the body of Snoke. He battles whoever the actual person Snoke was in his head and takes over his body. Maybe Snoke was physically damaged before this, and that's why Bane shows his body, because he thought he could defeat him, overpower him very easily, and steal his body, and kind of, instead of continuing his fighting ways, kind of sit on the sidelines and watch what's going on. Maybe, while these other Sith arose, this kind of messes with the rule of two, but Clone Wars messes with the rule of two, and a lot of things mess with the rule of two. But maybe there was one of his apprentices that thought they killed Bane, but Bane really jumped into someone else's body. So the Sith line continued, but Bane was unknowingly still alive, jumping from body to body. When he eventually jumped into the body of Snoke, he decided to stop jumping bodies and kind of sit and watch from the sidelines. That's where he saw Vader save his son. That's why in The Force Awakens he talks about the father not killing the son. And Snoke is now finally at prominence, and he's training Kylo Ren, the grandson of the Chosen One. And, I actually kind of think this is a cool theory. I don't think it's true. I think it's a cool, interesting concept that maybe Bane has been jumping bodies and has unknowingly been alive this entire time. But you have to remember, and this is probably the biggest thing that breaks the theory, in the last episode of the Clone Wars, we see the spirit of Darth Bane. And if his spirit is there, that probably means that Darth Bane is dead and is not jumping bodies. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe at that point Bane was in limbo and his spirit had nowhere to go. You could say that. You could say a lot of things. I tend to believe that Bane has been dead for 1,000 years now, but it would be a cool twist to reveal at the end of episode 8 maybe that Snoke is Darth Bane. That'd be very interesting, but I don't happen to think it's true. But what do you guys think? Do you think it's possible that Darth Bane is Supreme Leader Snoke? Do you think Bane is dead? Do you think he's alive? What is going on? Do you think the Darth Bane trilogy will ever be made canon? I hope so. That's a great series of books. If you haven't read it, go read them right now. They're amazing. But yeah, that's the first of many theories, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like and a comment. Tell me down below some of your favorite Star Wars theories, and maybe I'll put them on the channel here in the future. I plan on doing a lot more of these Star Wars theories, and I hope to have a lot of fun with them. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.